Hello, my name is Seth Hardman, PDGA number 116633, and this is my In the Bag for Team Trilogy. To start off, we have the actual bag that I carry the discs in. This is a dynamic disc sniper bag. I really like this bag because of how slim it is. It's easy to travel with, holds a lot of discs, super durable, and I really like the amount of storage space that it has in the top. It has a lot of space for my keys, wallet, phone, things like that, and also like if I want food or anything like that while I'm on the course or any other items that I might need to carry with me. So that's one of the biggest reasons I really like this sniper bag. Now, for the actual main part of the video is the discs. We're going to start off with the distance drivers. So right here is my Moonshine Enforcer. This is really for some big spike hyzers at a large distance. I really like this disc. I love the stability of this disc, and I also love the plastic, the feel of the Moonshine plastic, the lucid plastic. I really like it, and it's great for spike hyzers. I can really put it up high and let it come down hard, and it'll stick just about wherever I put it. So that's something that's great about the Enforcer. Next, I have the Fusion Defender. This is really for those shots that I need that hard finish at the end of the flight. Something when I need it to go straight for a while, but then still finish off hard to the left. That's really what this Defender is for. Really love this. I love how stable it is. I love the feel in my hand of it. It's just an overall really great disc that I enjoy using. It's a big go-to disc for me. This is my Dynamic Disc Sheriff. This one I got at an ice bowl here a few months ago. I really enjoy this disc. This is my straight flyer. This thing, if I crank on it, it'll go straight and just keep straight. And then it has like that little slight fade at the end, but not a whole lot. This is super straight. I really like this for tight tunnel shots or when there's a gap that's just straight on that I need to hit. This is the one I always reach for that. This is my Lucid Renegade. This one's actually a newer Renegade, basically because my last Renegade, I lost it. So this thing is really great for anhyzer turnovers. Really enjoy this disc because it'll really ride hard to the right, and it'll just keep that anhyzer line all the way down to the ground, and it's just a fantastic disc for those big anhyzer lines. Absolutely love this disc. Next is my Latitude 64 Ballista Pro. Love this disc. This is my workhorse disc. If I need maximum distance, big open field shot, I can put some serious flex on this disc and it'll just ride forever. It's one of my most trusted discs. Even if I'm just in doubt, not sure quite what I want to throw, most of the time I'll just reach for the Ballista Pro because I know what it's going to do. I can control it very well, and it's just an awesome disc for me. And then next is my Dynamic Disc Captain. This disc is mainly for my forehands. I really enjoy this disc. My forehand's not fantastic, so I need something a little bit more stable. This thing will hold that line pretty well and then still give me that great finish off to the right. I can control it really well. So this is what this is for. Also, if I need a bigger S out of my flex shots, I also use this one because it will still always come back, but it does have that bigger turn at the beginning of the flight, which I really like as well. Next, we start with the fairway drivers. This one is a great disc because it's also for spike hyzers, but maybe for some shorter spike hyzers, something that might not be as far where the Enforcer might be a little too much. Really like the Convict. I also really like the Convict for shots that are kind of at an awkward length. I can crank on it and straighten it out a little bit, and it'll give me a good finish off to the left. It's really great for those distances that it's too little for the distance drivers, but for my other fairway drivers, they might not be able to make it if I crank on them too much to try to get them there. They might turn over or something like that. Really like the Convict for that reason. Next, this is my overstable fairway driver. It's the Getaway. Really like this. It's for some of those shorter tee shots, but I still need that hard finish off to the left there at the end. That's what this Getaway is for. I really like it. It's a very controllable disc. If I need it to flatten out a little bit, I can get it to flatten and fly completely straight for quite a while. So this is another good one for tunnel shots as well. I really enjoy the Getaway. It's definitely been a beloved disc for me. The next is the Dynamic Disc Biofusion Escape. This thing is absolutely amazing. I really like this thing because I can get it to ride a turn, and then it'll straighten it out, and it won't have a whole lot of fade. So it'll ride that slight turn for a while, and then it'll ride straight, and then barely come back to the left. Really like this. I've made a lot of really good ace runs on this and hit an ace here, almost an ace here recently. Sadly, it spat out of the chains, but this thing is great for weird angles, sliding it through trees. Anything I need to kind of shape a shot in the woods for, this thing is amazing for. Next is my Dynamic Disc Maverick. Now this is my understable fairway driver. Absolutely love this disc. It works just like the Renegade, and it holds the Anheuser line perfect. Whenever I need that little Anheuser line, it'll hold it, and it doesn't have any risk of helicoptering back or fading back at the end. I can just keep it there forever, and it's just a fantastic disc, and when I really need that shorter Anheuser line. Now, this disc is a bit of a utility disc for me. Super understable, and I use it for things that most people probably wouldn't. A lot of people might use this for a roller or for maybe an Anheuser disc. I don't. I use this for my tomahawks and my thumbers. A lot of people use super overstable stuff for that, but I really like this because I play in a lot of wooded areas and I need a lot of action on the disc. So this is really something awesome. I like to throw it and it just weaves through trees. I've kind of learned how it flies, how it flips over, and it'll kick way over to the right on a tomahawk and then come back really hard on to the left at the end of it, and I can just squeeze it through some of the weirdest gaps you ever seen. I absolutely love this for my overhands, and it'll stick wherever it lands every single time. Absolutely amazing disc. Next is my mid-ranges. This one is my straight to overstable mid-range. I really enjoy this. It's a very shapeable disc. I can pretty much get it to do anything I want. If I've got a mid-range and I'm just kind of needing to get to the basket and there's not a specific line that I need to hit, but I just need to shape the shot, EMAC Truth, definitely what I'm going to reach for. It's definitely my go-to mid-range. It's very versatile, very controllable. Absolutely love this disc. Next is the actual Biofusion Truth. Of course, most people know it's a little bit different than the EMAC Truth. Absolutely love it because I can get it to ride completely flat, straight the whole way. It's completely dead straight. Absolutely amazing disc. If I need to cut it through some tight gaps, it's perfect for it. And that's really why I keep it in the bag, is just for those really tight gaps. The next, this is one that I don't see a lot of people throwing, but I really enjoy it for my game. This is perfect for spike Anheisers. It has gotten me out of so much trouble so many times. There's been times where I've missed the Mando, but I still need a little Anheuser. I can still get around it. This thing's been fantastic for it. I absolutely love this disc. It holds the Anheuser line forever. I really like Anheuser shots, and the fact that this gives me that Anheuser shot in my approach just makes it that much better. Absolutely love this. Next is the putters. For the first up in the putters, we have the Dynamic Disc Slammer. This thing is really, I don't use it as a putter. I use it more for approach shots when I need something super overstable and I need a big hyzer. Really going to use the Slammer for that. Also, if I'm throwing a putter off the tee pad, this is one that I'm going to throw because when I do crank on it, it will flatten out and go completely straight. That's one reason I keep the Slammer in here. It's just absolutely versatile disc. I can use it for approach. I can use it off the tee pad for some shorter shots. It really is a great disc, and I will probably always keep a Slammer in my bag. Next is the Dynamic Disc Deputy. Now this is a putting putter, but it's a kind of a utility putting putter. When I'm in an awkward angle, I've got a weird straddle putt, just something that I need some weird angle on it, or maybe some early flex, anything like that. That's what I really use this Deputy for. It's really my get out of trouble disc. It's great on the green, and I can really shape it to do some really weird things, and it's just great for when I've got some obstructions or anything and I need to move it around a tree, anything like that. It's really great for that. Now, the next two discs are the same mold. These are my main putting putters. These are the Dynamic Disc Judge. These things are dead straight. I really like this one as my main putter because it really fights the wind. I live in a very windy area, so a lot of my putting is going to be with this. But if I'm in an area where I need a bit of a longer putt, a little bit longer upshot, this is a little bit more controllable as far as getting some flex in there and things like that, so I really like this one. It's really great for some super long jump putts from the circle edge on circle 2. It's really great for that, really good for approach shots. Absolutely love the Judge. It is definitely probably my favorite disc out of all the Trilogy brands. Absolutely fantastic. Well, that's my bag for Team Trilogy. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate everything. I look forward to hearing from Team Trilogy.